Back on day 5 of No Nut November. For today, I've not really got much structure to the video. I mean, yesterday I feel like I got a bit carried away talking about that video, that I Am Lucid video, and it dragged on to about 10 minutes. But yeah, today I've not really got a topic. I mean, I have tried to sort of see if anyone else is doing daily updates like this, and I've not found much out there really. I mean, people have made sort of the first video to say they are doing it, and then it's just sort of disappeared from there. So I don't know if maybe I'll start making a video sort of every few days rather than every day, because if I make one every day, there's not much to cover really. So especially today, I mean, it's almost the same as yesterday and the day before in terms of urges and in terms of benefits. I mean, there's been little benefits and some urges, so I've not got too much to cover really. I mean, it would be ideal if I could get some feedback, but I mean, I know only about 10 people watch every video, so it's not ideal. But yeah, I guess I'll keep going, and maybe I'll leave tomorrow's video and the video after that and just upload one in a few days' time, in case I do notice something that I want to mention in the video. But for now, I feel like I'll just continue on how I am, and then as soon as something does happen, I'll try and update it. But it's one of them where I did say originally I would make a video every day, but then if every video is almost the same, it feels like there's no point in doing it. Like at the moment, I'm just flicking through Twitter, seeing if I can find anyone who's actually taking this seriously, and all I'm seeing is just memes. That's all I'm seeing. Well, in terms of the tweets that are getting a lot of likes, I mean, there's one here it's like, "You failed No Nut November yet? You're a grown-ass man worrying about another man's nut." And then he's replied to that and said, "Real one's lost first day." This tweet's got 35,000 likes and 2,600 retweets from an account that I've never even seen before. I don't know. I don't understand that. Let's see what else. And people have actually been quite honest and just say you failed and don't and bounce, and just say you failed and leave it at that. But it's one of them where I see tweets like this all the time, just memes about it, rather than people taking it seriously. There's one I was reading before, and oh, here it is. So it's someone's basically wrote NNN, the first redemption, and they wrote this in their notes, and they put, "If you're out of NNN in the first week, you're still in the run. It's like winning a race in the second place instead of first. Still, it's progress, right? People who are out in the first week can still be a part of NNN, but you've followed all the rules till the month end, at least for 21 plus days. At the end of the day, it's good for progress and a healthy lifestyle. Don't let the barriers in internet stop you. There's a psychological fact that if you do anything for 21 days, your body will get adjusted to it. So at least follow it for 21 days heartfully. Make progress, do better things, keep yourself busy, engage yourself in improvement." So to the people who failed on day 1 and 2, warriors, you're still in. Let's fight. Now, I mean, if there are people out there who have failed and they want to carry on, I think it's more a case of you need to look at yourself and think, why have you failed? Why have you only got to day 5 and you've already messed up? there must be a reason for you failing. Because for me, I'm trying to think, if I failed, the reason would probably just be not being busy and wasting my time and just lying around, and then before you know it, you fail the challenge. So it depends what your reason is. But I think I mentioned in the video yesterday, I was saying that even if you have failed, it's not a case of like you have to start on November the 1st, because you can stop addiction at any point. You just have to have a starting point, and it doesn't have to be because of this challenge. It can be whenever you want to, like whenever you're ready and whenever you want to make a change. But it's one of them. For me, and for a lot of people who are actually taking this seriously, the reason they've done it on the 1st of November is because they feel like it's a community and there's people backing it. There's people that want to do it together and get 30 days. Now, there was one last one that I wanted to talk about. If I can find it. Oh yeah, here it is. So it's from someone from FaZe, and she's tweeted, STFU about No Nut November. This, No Nut November that. We all know you are depressed all alone in your room and jerk it while you have no outside life. Enough of this meme. MF's getting no girls talking about No Nut November, like, bro, you don't got a choice. See, I'm seeing more and more tweets like this, where it's like, I don't even know who this girl is, but I actually don't understand what she's trying to say. Like, if you aren't out getting girls, right? Like, if you're just not doing that, why does that automatically mean you should just sit at home and watch adult content? Why should them two things be a correlation? It doesn't really make any sense. I mean, if you are not getting girls, it doesn't mean that you should just watch stuff online and damage your brain even more. Like, I'm saying this, then again, I'm saying this as if we all know it damages your brain, and we don't actually know that. But I don't feel like that's a valid point for me. I mean, we all know, everyone watching this video and everyone who's ever been on one of these websites, like whichever you want to choose, I mean, there's thousands of them. Everybody knows that after watching one of the videos on there, or even 3 of the videos on there, after you've watched them, you all feel a certain way. And I'm sure everyone's had this feeling of almost guilt. And for me, I feel awful. After watching it, I feel terrible. So I don't get why that should even be a thing. I mean, you shouldn't have that feeling after watching something if it's good for you, if you know what I mean. But for now, I've waffled on again, so for now we'll probably just call it a day, because this is what's going to happen if I've not sort of planned something out. Rather than what's going to happen is it's going to be a 2-minute video or a 10-minute video of just waffle. But for tomorrow, I probably might not make a video, and I might leave it a few days and get some topics together, and then I've actually got something to talk about, rather than just analysing these tweets online. So yeah, we'll leave it there.